Welcome everybody to Top Lines Live at 5. My name is Brian Devine here with Top Line, and today we are going to be talking about something a little bit different, and that is not just that you should be using your reviews to build your practice and that you should be getting reviews, but you should be utilizing tools to help you do that. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I've recently talked with a client who has not only been a great client, but has brought us lots of referrals, and those referrals are doing really well, which makes it all really fun to be doing what we do. But they actually told me the story of talking with a friend of theirs that has been using some of the systems that we put in place, and they said, "Hey, how's everything going with Brian?" And they said, "Well, it's going okay. It's not as great as what you're getting." And they didn't hesitate. They immediately said, "Well, are you using the tools? Do you have an iPad set up on your desk so that people can sign in? Are you utilizing everything that's available to you?" And of course, the office had to say no, they weren't, which is really fun for me to hear because obviously I'm getting through to some level, but it also really it hit me because the point is not just to say, "Yeah, go ahead, let's just do some great stuff. Let's get these reviews that are going to help build the practice, that are going to look great, that are going to make sure that when somebody is checking you out that they're going to choose you over someone else." But when it comes right down to it, the office has to use the tools. And that doesn't mean you have to use our tools. It means you have to use something. And if you have just done a brilliant job of training everybody on the team to ask people for reviews, then great, to make sure they continue to do that, so that each week when you have maybe you have a morning huddle once a week, every 2 weeks, whatever you do, make sure you reinforce that. And I'm going to give you a tip. This is important. If you are going to just straight ask people for reviews, change your language so that you're not asking for reviews, but that you are asking for feedback on their visit, or that you're asking if they'd be willing to share their opinion on how you did today. And the reason that you change that language is because when you say, "Hey, would you be willing to write us a review?" you're putting someone out. You are asking them to go do something that they don't really want to do, and they don't really get anything for it. And frankly, there's all kinds of little loopholes and things that you could do to maybe help incentivize them to do it. But you don't really want to have to do that if you can get away with not doing it. I'd rather that you didn't. And, as a healthcare professional, there's a fine line there. So depending on your state, there are different laws and requirements. So I like to stay away from incentivizing at all. So no incentives whatsoever. But when you change your language so that what you are saying is, would you be willing to share your opinion or to give us feedback? Now you are asking people to do one of the favorite things of their lives. People love to share their opinions. They love giving feedback. Now what you're doing is you're bringing them into the fold and asking them to help you. And you're not asking them to do anything that makes them feel like that you're being put out. Now, obviously, in the end, what you're asking for is an online review. But by changing the language, you will see an increase in the number of reviews that you get. Now, obviously, we've got amazing tools where you don't even have to train your staff to do that. All you do is train your staff to say, "Would you sign in, please?" Or "Would you sign out, please?" Just depending on the better flow for your practice. But either one works. So sign in or sign out, and that's all you have to train your staff to do, and that works the best. But like I said, if you are going to use other tools, maybe there are postcards or little handouts or something that you're going to do to help get and generate reviews on a regular basis, because getting reviews on a regular basis is more important than getting like 20 or 30 reviews all at once and then nothing. You want to get them slow and steady. That is going to do you so much good over the long run. That means that you have to use something to help you get there. So remember, the language is important. So if you're going to do the training and get your staff asking, then please use the terminology of feedback and opinion. It will increase the amount of reviews that you do get. And then when it comes to just having everything automated, there are all kinds of tools out there. Not just the tools that will take a look and see what kind of reviews you're getting, because Google Alerts can do that for free. You don't need to pay for a tool to do that. What you want is a tool that will help you get those reviews. So if you have questions, if there's anything that I can do to support you further, I would love to do that. So hit us up, give us a call, send us a text, whatever works best for you, and we'll help you any way that we can. So that's it for me, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Top Lines Live at 5. Bye for now.